What is up, guys, out there in the YouTube universe? Of course, I'm DJ Cass. I'm back with the regular show review. Now, I know we haven't had we're not gonna get no new episodes for a while. So, this is actually a request from one of my subscribers. He requested that I probably do a top five regular show episode review. But instead of doing a top five, I decided to do a top 10 because you kind of gotta like expand when it comes to regular show, especially since we've definitely had. I really don't think there's any episodes out there that you could just really put in a top five. So I decided, like I said, decided to do a top 10. Now, I'll try to keep this short and sweet. Let me know what you guys think what the top five or top 10 episodes of regular show are. Now, first doing this, I will say when I was doing the top 10, I had to make sure that I had to be very analytical and really pick out the episodes, not just because they were funny, but also the episodes that I felt that led somewhere, and we got character development some of those episodes. So let's go ahead and get into the top 10 episodes of regular show. Now, at number 10, I picked Meteor Moves. Reason being is because not only was this really the first time that Mordecai actually developed in terms of trying to get out of the friend zone and everything. I mean, it just felt so organic just to see him like actually finally, and plus he finally was able to get with Margaret, which I know everybody was pretty much pushing for back in season 4. And it was just an all-around great episode for me. I actually went back and I watched all the top 10 episodes that I picked. So yeah, Meteor Moves. And plus, Rigby was kind of good in this episode too, because he was definitely being a good friend, if you guys remember. So yeah, Meteor Moves, definitely number 10. At number 9, you guys might find this weird to be in this spot, but number 9, I picked New Year's Kiss. Reason I was very, very scarce when it came to picking New Year's Kiss because I knew it was in the top, but I didn't know what number. So the reason why I put it number 10 was because it introduced CJ's character in regular show. Not only that, but I also love the fact in that episode where Mordecai, he was basically willing to let go of the past and willing to move on. And plus, this episode, in terms of shock value, I think we can all say from us who watched this episode on New Year's Eve last year when it first aired, I think it definitely helped a lot. And plus, it was kind of a teaser for what we were going to get for the rest of season 5. So yeah, definitely a game changer from New Year's Kiss. Now, that was number 9. Now, at number 8, the Parky Awards. Reason why I picked the Parky Awards for number 8 is because I'll be honest, that episode for me was just so enjoyable. And it was also I got emotionally invested in every single one of the characters. I mean, just seeing the way Benson, Mordecai, Rigby, Pops, Skips, Muscle Man, High Fives, the way they just all just bonded and how everybody was pretty much helping Benson, feel important. Well, we already knew he was important, and we got so much character out of Benson. And let me just say this real quick. Like, he has developed so much into something that we all knew that he could be entertaining, but I feel like we never thought he could get this entertaining. And plus, I'll be real here. If that was that last episode, I would have been complete, like the very last episode for regular show. Because another reason why, it felt like the season or the series finale. Like, it felt like the end, and you got emotionally invested, and I just really enjoyed Parky Awards. Number 7. This is going to be a weird one. You guys might think this is weird, but it's Family Barbecue. Reason why I picked Family Barbecue as number 7 is because not only did this introduce the awesomeness of Margaret's father, and also the more developing relationship between Margaret and Mordecai, I also like the fact that there was really a lot of realism in this episode. And when I say realism, I mean like it actually is in real life. There's a father who just cares so much about his daughter that he's not willing to let her go for any other guy. And in the end, Mordecai got the handshake and he got his approval. So that was some development right there. Again, I know it's probably a weird choice, but yeah, I picked that for number 7. Number 6. Yes, dude. Yes. Now, you guys remember this episode, but you probably don't watch it as much because this was all the way back in season 3 when regular show was still fresh. But the reason why I picked Yes, Dude, Yes as number 6 was because not only did it was the first time that Mordecai at that time was actually trying to go out a lot more, but it also introduced CJ. Now, I know we definitely all have our mixed feelings on CJ and how she is right now, but yeah, Yes, Dude, Yes, I just thought it was enjoyable. And also, another one thing I liked, because it left a cliffhanger. Like, we probably all didn't notice at the time. Like, we probably thought that CJ was going to come back, but we didn't know when. And they kept her off regular show for a long, long time before they introduced her back. So, yeah. Yes, dude. Yes, I really enjoyed. Now, we are going to get into the top 5 people. The top of 5 out of the top 10. At number 5. This episode actually happened very recently. Number 5 is the Eileen plan. Now, you guys all might think I'm crazy for not putting this in number 1, but the reason why I put this in number 5 was because this episode just showed how much Rigby has grown and developed since regular show first started. Like, he was funny and he was a good character in like the first 4 seasons, but the last 2 seasons, like you could just tell by episode, by every situation after situation, he started to grow and mature. And the Eileen plan definitely showed, it wasn't exactly the payoff, but it definitely showed that he has definitely come into his own finally. And plus, it was just a sweet moment between Rigby and Eileen. It was just so great and romantic, and plus we were finally able to get away from the Mordecai stuff for a little bit, actually focus on something other than that, because I know that was getting annoying with people. So yeah, the Eileen plan definitely number 5. Rigby definitely developed a lot. Eileen was great too. You can check my review. You can check my review on that on my YouTube channel at DJ Cass. But yeah, number 4, I put Dumped at the Altar. Reason why I put Dumped at the Altar at number 4 was because this was really the episode that I felt like we've been wanting to see between the love triangle between Margaret, Mordecai, and CJ. Like, we knew it was all going to have to come to a head, but we didn't expect it to come at that wedding. And plus, I just really enjoyed the speech that Mordecai he gave, even though that we all know that his speech was not the right time to say it at Muscle Man's wedding, but it definitely got around to the point, which is why I thought it was definitely entertaining. And Mordecai, he kind of grew up, got some character development this episode too, and then plus it kind of left us a cliffhanger heading into season 7. Plus, do I even need to mention the shocker of Wriggling actually dated? I was marking the heck out when I heard that, but I also lost a bet in the process, but that's a story for another day. But yes, we got the shock value in that show. We got character development out of Mordecai, which is why Dumped at the Altar is number 4. Now at number 3, I gotta put Skip's story at number 3 because it basically just explained on how Skip's was the way that he was in regular show. And not only that, but I just love this. When I say story, I mean I actually enjoyed his story from the way he told it, from the way that the Immortals were introduced, from the way the Fist of Justice was introduced. It just introduced a lot of elements in regular show that were not explained in other seasons. In the last couple of seasons, it's like we knew that the Fist of Justice was cool, but we didn't know how it came to be, and we didn't even know like how it happened. And plus, we like Corbane, he was good. Like the babies were good. Gary, he was awesome. So yeah, just Skip's story all around great. Now at number 2, you guys might approve of this. Number 2 has to go Merry Christmas, Mordecai. Merry Christmas, Mordecai at number 2, I have to put it there because it was just so great. And this was the episode like where Margaret was finally introduced back into regular show. Now I know a lot of people, you missed Margaret heading into that, but yeah, it just introduced, and plus like it left such one of the biggest cliffhangers that we've ever seen in regular show heading into season 6. Now I know a lot of people have a lot of mixed feelings because Mordecai, they felt like Mordecai, he got thrown under the bus a lot, which he kind of did. But yeah, it just left so much mystery. And plus we got more wriggling development out of that. Like it was kind of a teaser, like a prelude. But yeah, it was just all around great. Now, the number one episode for regular show. I had to put so much thought into this, but I put number 1 was Brilliant Century Duck Crisis Special. And the reason being, that episode was just flat out awesome. Like the action was great. Like the references, there were like, I feel like there was some Dragon Ball Z references in that. And plus, it's like everybody played their part in that episode. Like I felt like I was watching an episode of Power Rangers, but that was actually a really, really mixed up version. And plus, it definitely taught you a lesson. Like you need to stand your ground and fight for what you believe in. And they were willing to go all the way to stick to their guns, even if it was going to kill them, and the rest of the guys. And the action was just great. I mean, they kept coming out with all these zany machine type maneuvers. And I will say, now looking back on it, the end of the episode was kind of weird, but yeah, I would put number 1 with Brilliant Century Crisis. Now, that was my review of my top 10 episodes of regular show. So if you guys want to leave your comments in the bottom of this video when I finish up, let me know what you guys think what the top 10 is, or let me know what you think the top 5 episodes of regular show are. And you can thank Netherman Studios out there, giving him a shout out for wanting me to make this video. But yeah, that was my little review of the top 10 episodes of regular show. Let me know what you guys think. I am DJ Cass, and I will see you around.